to the people who need it. Is that correct? So there is no bank that will store trash and be a bank. So all banks hold value. So if your value is the knowledge you have, the contacts you have, can we create a bank for people with skills and merit? That's why I called you. Because I can see what you're looking for. But I know that the person you are assisting may not understand that to build the church, you can't be the pastor without the congregation. To build the church, you need structure, you need order, even within the church. And even if it's voluntary, even to play soccer, for soccer to have value, there has to be order, there has to be structure. Even in the financial advisory space, for us to give financial advice, the people who are practitioners need order, even doctors. For me, just to wake up, manufacture a certificate and say I'm MPCHP and go out and open an outlet, it's not sufficient. Because the people I serve, they need service. So if I don't have what it takes, I don't need it. But they have to organize themselves. Say we're an association of what? Doctors. And this is what we do. So that's what we set up a radio station for. So can we convince people like you to find each other so that the line of communication does not come to one person? Because one person, imagine I invested in fuel, then tomorrow I'm already stuck in the fuel business. Because I can't invest and then don't put my effort into it, even if it's a shareholding. And you poison water with one drop of poison, the whole water becomes poisonous. So even a shareholder with one share at R1 deserves attention. So we don't have the same understanding. So tomorrow it ends up occupying too much of your time. And people really want the person involved in the business. Whereas a bank will give you money, you drive your own car, you have an accident on your own. And when you have an accident, if you have insurance, it's covered. You don't need to. Well, the bank doesn't have to talk to you. How good you are as a driver.
Okay. No, I hear you. I hear you. So I would then assume that the type of framework you would want to build,
Yeah.
it goes beyond this.
No, it's this transaction. It forms part of the problem.
Okay. Okay.
Because even if we were to market it, people ask, okay, if I give you my money, let's say I give you money for product. Yeah, you buy fuel. You convert fuel into a receivable. Then a receivable into cash. The cash is received by somebody who has not created the seed. He takes the cash and blows it away. So assume you get 6 million check from your client. It's deposited in an account. And I, with one single EFT transaction, I instruct the bank to pay to somebody else who is not you. What is your security?
No, I hear you there. Because it's, as I said, when you're working with clients, sometimes you can't have full to say, I trust this client, what.
But if it's your wife, look at your wife and the prostitute. Yeah. What is the difference?
The difference is the trust.
Trust. Yeah. So I can give my wife a credit card. And I'll be foolish.
To give it to the other. Okay. No, understood.
Yeah.
The level of trust we have with these guys I'm working with, as I said, it's we have a good working relationship. We've worked.
It's like a boy and a girl, they fall in love.
Yeah. We've worked together before in other stuff.
I'm saying that is other.
Yes.
But the future, we're saying banking on Africa's future. We're not talking on banking on Africa's past.
Yes.
Because problems come as you live life. And so let's not talk about the past. Let's talk about the future and today. I don't know this guy from a bar of soap. You give me the trust factor. Then I say to you, I like it. What happens when something goes wrong? Who do I look to? To the midwife? To the matchmaker? Huh? No, I'm just saying that's what we need to learn as a group to say, guys, how is trust end? So it will be a module on this banking on Africa's future. Because trust we have discovered is a bank. With trust, I can't bank on you. But you know somebody, I don't know that person. And then how do you build? You come with a good CV. And it says correctly you passed the exams. Then you're telling me because I passed the exams given by a professor, then you must trust me with a job. And you are not interested in the job. You have no passion for it at all. Disaster. Because no matter what I say, I do, it's not going to help you. But if you have a passion for fuel, then you can say, guys, let's work together. I'll get 2 cents. And I get 5 cents. And I'm more generous because I know what it takes to build an industry. That even the people who introduce me, I call them brokers. I have to pay them. Yeah. So I can't build something on my own. And I know what a business is. How many people say it's mine, it's mine, it's mine? But when you go to the toilet and you discover who is there, you discover you are alone and you have to do the job.
Okay. So how do you? I'm sure you have done this before. How would you then want to frame this?
Let's build a network of people who know each other, then just share their opportunities. Then get those who are long on resources, which is financial, some who are short on financial, but long on dreaming, on passion. Then we match passion with what? With finance. But we must create a framework so that when next time you want to approach me as a third party with one deal, then I may also have other people who are struggling to get into the fuel industry, but they got the resources, they got the leverage. Yeah. So we can then be able to build on those. Yeah. Because right now we don't have business. Yeah, we have financial planners. You know what a financial planner is? Is a West pimp. He surrenders you and forgets you. Yeah. So they condomize you. So they don't really care about your welfare. They're just doing, it's not even their job. Their job is to know your client. Their job is to be able to bridge them. If you get a new opportunity, it means my life policy goes up. Yeah. So I'm there to make sure that you work and get the best. And I give people zealous. So I call myself what? A member of the people's what? Business. So I'm in the people's business. I'm not in financial planning. Yeah. If I can pay less on insurance, I'll tell you, pay less. So you pay more my way. But how many of these financial planners behave as presidents once you vote them in? They will not give you lectures about. So it's more to do with building knowledge about people, knowledge about industries, knowledge about this. Then the transactions will then follow. Because these guys were talking about the same fuel issues. How do we get, instead of people coming together, those who are interested in fuel, many operators are in the fuel business, and how the business itself is what? Is disaggregated. It's like chicken business. There are just people who focus on hatching eggs, and they produce a day old, and they forget about chicken after that. And you ask them, what business are you in? They'll tell you, I'm in the chicken business. Then you go someone with a broiler operation, ask him, what business are you in? I'm in the chicken business. You go to Kentucky, they sell chicken. What business are they in? And chicken, you go to the shelf, to the fridge of this supermarket, you find that there's chicken there. The same chicken. You see it differently what? Placed. So fuel, I could be in the fuel business, just a business of brokerage, of just knowing who needs what, at what price. And I don't tell my supplier the correct price. And I make my margin with no asset. I got the contract, but I outsource. How many people want to have trucks and tankers, and they call themselves fuel? And if I know that it takes me five hours to leave the depot to drop to your place, means my risk is only what? 5 hours. And why should I need a balance sheet? So it means somebody can invoice. Somebody can say, okay, my friend, my money, whoever your client will pay me first. Then he says, no, it's in my name's contract. Say, okay, then how does it work? If you receive the money and you die, what happens? Huh? So the money gets stuck. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if we're all aware, then I know that my participation is 1 rand per liter. Somebody says I'm 20 cents per liter. Somebody says I'm 5 cents per liter. But we're all part of the value chain. Yeah. But we divide risks.
Absolutely.
Yeah. Absolutely. But to do that, you need the guy who takes 5 cents can destroy the whole value chain.
Absolutely. So in terms of building a framework which gets us to some level of trust or a working relationship,
like what they do in the US, the developed countries, they have associations, they have the Rotary, YPO, whether it's JCI, whether it's we set up our own angry that we are not optimizing. So that's why we called it Banking on Africa's Future, and we want 10,000 names. 10,000 names that you will contribute as well. It means we end up with what? We end up with 10,000 people. But from the 10,000 people, how many people use fuel? You may find that there are many. How many people are in decision-making positions? You find there are many. How many people don't even know what fuel industry is? There are many. Then you start producing newsletters talking about financing, how best do we structure deals. Because I can only structure a deal when there are parties to the deal. I can't structure in my head. So it means we have to convince each other. We have to, it's advocacy. Yeah.
Oh, but you have built this type of quality network.
I'm saying we don't build, we're saying 10,000. You build it, not we. It's like a church. When you start a church, you can't say my target is 20, 100 people and I have a lousy pastor. You are the pastor.
No, true.
I'm saying we have created the platform.
Yes, and I'm saying the threshold of the platform now. I'm not sure how long you've been.
No, we have more than 500. We are putting a spending on Africa's future.
Oh, I see.
But if each one of us does his own bit,
yeah, it goes bigger.
Yeah, you accelerate, and that's all. Yeah, but most people who come and say, "How far are you?" I said, "I'm not far. I've not started because you have not started." But you see, like now, how do we get to know each other? You are approaching me, but if you consider who phoned me at the same time as you phoned me, what should I do? They all want to meet with me.
Yeah, it's administrative.
It's not possible. Yeah. Somebody will be hurt. Somebody will say, I'm not responsive. But sometimes what you want can be answered by him without even knowing me. But we still be associated.
So the work that I generally do, the networks that I have, it's mostly in student housing, um, basic, sometimes tenders is that are released by state government.
So let's look at student housing.
Mm.
What part of the value chain are you involved in? On the construction side, the rental side?
Mostly, I'm involved in two ways. First is I hear of the opportunity first.
So deal identification.
Yes. So
origination.
Yeah. So if there's an opportunity somewhere, UJ, whatever, and UJ wants to build its own student, want to maybe renovate somewhere and or anything.
So the opportunity comes to you.
Comes to me. Okay. And then
you find a contractor.
Yes. So then I finish off the value chain to say who do I need to
involve.
Complete this.
But let's say we set up the Banking on Africa's Future to look at shelter, human and settlement, and transit settlement, which is student accommodation. And what are the challenges of student accommodation? First, if the property does not exist, the students will find somewhere to live. It may be far.
Yes.
If it exists, it means students will have somewhere to start from. So most of the time it's like housing. When it's not there, there's no mortgage. But when it's there, a mortgage becomes easy.
Yes.
Yeah. So how do we work together on that?
Yes. So
just 2 seconds. You can continue. Make it a glass from the kitchen.
the student accommodation is from Joburg?
From anyone. Joburg, Eastern Cape. There's one we're doing now with UJ. Eastern Cape, wherever.
So you're purchasing of the property or constructing from the
It depends. So at UJ, they say there is land there which is owned by either UJ or leased by it, or there is a land there where UJ has an agreement, say, with the owner, but UJ doesn't want to buy it. So you buy it and then you put student housing, and then you get into an agreement with the institution to say, since they facilitated your purchase of the land, this place will be student housing for the next 20 years or whatever. And then,
so UJ signed the contract.
Yeah, so UJ says you sign a contract with UJ, which is a basic contract, but you then go to NSFAS to say how much to pay the room of people sharing, because NSFAS students share. So if they say no, we pay 2,000 per student, so your rooms is 4,000 per room. It's 2 students, then you look at what then you charge NSFAS.
So and that's what's paid.
Yes. So you are NSFAS is your client.
This is the client. So do they sign a contract?
Yes. So you sign a contract with NSFAS for you to provide housing for them. And normally they sign it a year or a semester. But if you have good relations with them, then you just tell them. I know NSFAS has an average of about 4,000 or 2,000 or 1,000 students that go to UJ, and that average is between first year and third year. So of those students, I'll give you accommodation for the next 5 years at this either flat rate or whatever. For my capacity maybe is 500. So for 500 students. So your property, issues of students to rent, you don't have that type of issue.
Even funding for the consulting.
No, funding sometimes is the easiest part, because also depending on the company which is going to do the construction. Because some companies they say no, it's fine. You need about a building with 50 units. It will cost about this much to construct, to leave it unfinished. Buildings. And then they say, okay, but we want equity to this, into the building. So of the profits, the construction company gets about whatever percentage of it. So you create partnerships and synergies that way.
And then that's what's based on that.
Yeah, that's what's based on that. And that's based on that. Because if assuming they don't pay you, you just go to government and say you'll leave like that.
I know this guy who's doing it in Victoria.
Nice. It's really good, man. And with if you manage to get good partnerships, it pays quicker, because normally with student development housing, it's a long-term investment. But if you get good partnerships, usually in no time.
And then for the fuel, what's the transaction?
Fuel, so we have these guys have
License.
no, they're a company. So the company used to be a distributor for Shell products. So lubricants, what. So their approach to Shell was Shell products are not really visible if you look at most garages and in the places, the cars, whatnot. So they got the contract from Shell to distribute the lubricant. The guy who got it was the one who was working at Shell. So he left Shell to build his own company. So they started with that, and then they started also building spaza kiosks at Texas. So essentially, just put a small structure where you service Texas, change oil, change tires, that type of thing. But now you have placed them and deal with Shell for that. a bit of funding where they can kickstart the project, but at some point they need augmented funding, so they'll need a partner at some point.
Yeah, so that's the market that we can also look at. To say, look, how do we build that certainty?
Some of them, especially the Limpopo one, the guy will get the contract and then come to me and say, I've got the contract.
But it's already too late. You see, the problem is when you are in the same family, you know things before they mature.
Yes.
And that's part of the conversation about this bridging of financing to this, like housing. Initially these housing estates were difficult. Yeah, to even conceptualize for the banks. They didn't participate. But then they go to a hotel. They will finance a hotel. But the hotel, it doesn't have certainty. They will finance a hospital. The hospital has more certainty because people are going to be sick anyway. Student housing is even more secure, more certain. But when they look at it from a financing point of view, so if I'm an employer for a mine, yesterday I was talking to one mine developer, and he's going to employ about 1,000 people. So I said, are you in the housing business? He says, no. I said, okay, so how are you going to house all these people in a remote location? Because all the maps that you have shown me, they don't show that there is housing. So what are you going to do? He says, no, we'll sort it out. I said, but the bank is not going to give you. Who is going to pay for the housing? It's the mine. So in this case, it's a diamond field. And he said, the diamonds are going to pay for the housing. But where is that instrument that connects the housing to diamonds? So it's diamonds, not the employee, the agents of the diamond that they have extracted. So diamonds must be worth more than the housing stock. And if I only have diamonds, alluvial, that will expire in 1 year or 2 years, and I bring people, I would rather bust them from town. After 2 years, there's no trace that we're ever there. But why would I need to build real estate without those building blocks? So who is going to put together the business case for housing? Says, no, the employees, I say, how can I get 1,000 people to put each one, put a mortgage in it? They say, where are you going to earn the money? Give me a pay slip. I don't have a pay slip. So it's already, I'm dead. So all these things require synchronization, the university, the planning, the off-taking, the cycle, and the delivery, the implementation. So that's the bank now. So when we put all these people together, including the administrators of the university, then we are building a community of people occupied with one problem. Yeah. So when it comes to contracting, to procurement, it means then I can't go into competitive bidding because I have to limit myself to the people who have helped me put together what? Because this is a custom made, even the size of the rooms, the problems with the existing infrastructure. So I can't build something that the students will reject because it's their housing. All I'm doing is getting the spec that you need. If you need a toilet, showers, or common, whatever, I will do whatever. It reduces the cost if you need high rise, if you need flat structures. That is your choice. It's your money because you're going to pay for it. I'm not going to put my money. I don't live there. So everybody understands that I'm just causing structures created today so that people can use them for a long term.
Yes.
Yeah. So you can set up different ownership structures. Yeah. So it becomes an ongoing, a sustainable structure where it's not a university. Because the moment people know that it's a university house, they destroy it. Yeah. The moment they know it's mine, I'll have a facility manager. Yeah.
So what I think then I can do is on the petroleum side, just maybe package it in a sense of with project to project.
No, it's that first you is the mind, is the bank that holds all these opportunities. So there's no this or that. So if you say, what number do you give him? It becomes 500 something. Then from there, we talk to you about what it means, what you have, so that you send it to your friends without having to talk to them. Because the moment you say, come here, then we're trying to create another Vatican when there's already one. There's a Pope there, he's a prisoner. Why do we need another Ramaphosa? When you are the Ramaphosa of what? Of what you know, of you. So that's the mind shift. And I am the person right now. Do you know his name? So you live here not knowing what. You see? Then is that. And you take a picture of the radio station. People say, what the fuck are you doing in the radio station? Say, no, it's my radio station. But that's where we want to solve the fuel problem. Because I want acceleration. I want to get the money. That's how you don't do anything much. The moment you do more than what you're doing, it's wasted energy. Somebody will get it wrong somewhere.
Yeah. And then once the Limpopo contract is released, then
not once you start talking to the people, identifying the whole bank now.
No, the conversation is going.
That's what I'm saying. Is
now to also
because we can have other opportunities that we can send to you to say, guys, in Pretoria, it's one they're looking for this. Instead of me going to look for all this information, I just send it to you because I can bank on you, and the results will show. Even there are buildings to rent. You see, there are many people who are in commercial property, but they don't have an off-taker. Yeah. And some people are told, no, you need to be PEE, they can't be black, but they got the property. Yeah. So there are players in every sector. So it's for us to know who they are. On the government side, who are they? On the private side, who are they? And how best did you get known by both parties? So you're a trusted party. So I can't trust a person I don't know. It's not even. So we work from there without any prescription. We don't know when the opportunity will come. It may come tomorrow.
But I just did. Well, I agree with the approach.
So let's not have too big plans because we can't say let's wait until February when there could be opportunities in November.
Yes, or next week.
Or next week, or even today. Yeah, because I didn't know that you were involved in what? In this, or the only thing that I knew was fuel. Then the fuel side, let's talk about fuel. How do we get the liquid? Because it burns. Anything that burns is not security. So I can't give you 1 rand for something and you get cash before you burn it. Then you tell me that I have not collected. So that's there. So the best is to know each other, and then we can deal with just to take the name so that tomorrow I forget it.
No problem.
Yeah.
I'll just give him my details. Then I'll get his also.
Yeah. And then let's start the